Hi, my name is Vic Cannon. I'm the founder of Nanak Technologies, a Chennai-based startup that's aspiring to revolutionize the air travel industry. If you're watching this video right now, you're either a venture capitalist or angel investor who gets really excited about first-of-its-kind startups, or perhaps an avid traveler like myself and are curious to find out why flying will never be the same. Over the next few minutes, we will be talking about inTRANSIT, our app-based product that allows passengers while they're at airports to connect with fellow travelers as well as make the most of retail offerings at the airport. But first, let me start off with my story. Over the last 30 years, I've been to Alaska, I've been to New Zealand, and pretty much everywhere in between. I've loved experiencing the languages, the sightseeing, the cultures, and the cuisines of every single one of these places. One thing I've hated though is the flying experience. As if the cramped seats and tasteless meals weren't bad enough, the amount of time spent at airports waiting to board a flight can seem to drag on forever. Such a similar incident took place in September 2013. I was on my way home from Bahrain to Auckland and had to spend 6 hours at Dubai International Airport. After about a couple of hours of window shopping, there wasn't much else to do. And this is where the story really begins. I made my way to a Starbucks and, having ordered my favorite latte, found myself seated across from 3 German backpackers poring over the New Zealand Lonely Planet guide. I took the opportunity at the blink of an eye, and we spent the next few hours talking about places to go, places to stay at, and things to experience while they were in New Zealand. Finally, on my way to the gate, I was intrigued to see the number of people just sitting around, playing Candy Crush, staring at a TV, staring at the ceiling, or falling asleep. I found myself to be quite fortunate to have spent my time productively and having made a few new friends along the way. Upon my return home to Auckland, my first course of action was to find out if there was an app out there that will allow me to have a similar experience when I'm next at the airport. And I was shocked to find out that no such product existed. I then took it upon myself to reach out to a startup incubator based in New Zealand. Having joined the incubation program in February 2014, we spent the next 6 months doing market validation of the idea and developing and refining the business model. We spoke to over 200 frequent travelers all over the world, and one thing was established for sure. The time spent at airports goes slower than a 3-legged tortoise trying to climb a mountain. We'd established 3 key learnings. Number 1, there was a clear market for inTRANSIT. Thousands of backpackers and millions of business professionals were always looking to network, and where better to do it than at an airport where there isn't much else to do. 2, advertising was a real pain point for airport retailers. Billboards and newspaper clippings were getting outdated. Facebook, Twitter, and Google were fantastic for brand recognition, but didn't really translate into retail revenue. Here was an opportunity to get the right product to the right person at the right time. And 3, the travel market is huge, and it's only going to get bigger as the world goes more and more global. In 2013, over 3 billion passengers took a flight, and this number is expected to double by 2020. By September of 2014, we'd established that there was indeed a market for a product such as inTRANSIT, and it was time to start developing it. Having bootstrapped through the incubation program, I was on the lookout for a cost-effective approach to app development and teamed up with a software services company, Technologies, based in India. Having attempted to work together on late-night Skype calls, which were failing miserably, I had to make the decision to quit on a comfortable 9-to-5 job and plunge into full-time entrepreneurship. I packed my bags, and by February 2015, I was on my way to India to establish an office in Chennai. 12 months on, inTRANSIT has now launched and is available for both travelers as well as airport merchants. We've grown to a 10-strong team and are very excited about what the future holds and the part that we can play in defining the future of the air travel industry. One thing's for sure, flying will never be the same.